Well, go on, my beautiful people. It is your boy Lyndon. We have a brand new video here today. How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. And I just want to kind of get straight into it today because it's something that I've been feeling. I know a lot of you guys will have been feeling recently. Obviously, the weather's changed. It's getting darker now. It's getting a bit harder to just kind of keep moving. You're waking up, it's dark. If you finish your work, you're finishing uni, it's dark, man. It's tough times right now. These are the real tough months where to really kind of push on and get stuff done. I've just kind of got up. It's one of those good days where I've got out and I've got up and we've done a 4-mile run, and it's kind of helped me feel good. It's helped me kind of boosted my energy, feeling really good. But it's one of those. It's like I spoke to a lot of people recently because I experienced it. I think it was about the middle of October when things first changed and things started getting seriously dark and seriously cold and wet. And pretty much all my friends I spoke to told me about this, and I experienced it as well. It's like not wanting. It's those days where you literally don't want to get out of bed. You just don't want to move, or you'll get out of bed when you have to go to uni or you have to go to work. But then, like once you do your day off, you just don't want to move. You don't want to get out of the covers. And I've been there many a times, man, and I truly like feel and I relate because, man, it's hard. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I just kind of want to get a message. Obviously, we're all, everyone. I'm always here, and I'm sure people in your life are going to be here, and we need each other, man. So it's not just a case that everyone shows up for you. You got to show up for everyone. I think it's one of those things where it is kind of a collective energy. We can all push each other through this winter, but it's difficult. But one thing I do want to say on that topic is, I just like, if you can, and I know it's easier said than done, but if you can touch, this is one of the most basic, a lot of people will say this, but I truly mean it. Just get outside. Just get outside get outside maybe the first half an hour of the day, man. Or whenever you can. Even if you need to have your coffee, you need to eat your breakfast, and then get outside, man. Because one of the worst things you do, especially on your days off, is you're like, it's cold. Even if it's wet, you'll be like, oh, I'm not going outside today. And then I've had days like that where you don't touch outside. You don't even touch outside your room. It's just gloomy. You're thinking about all the tasks you have to do. You're like, oh, I've got to wash these plates. Oh, I've got to clean the flat. Oh, I've got to do some washing. Oh, I've got videos I need to do. Oh, I need to go do this task. I need to do that task. Oh, I've got work projects, uni projects. Like, it's hard. Honestly, it is hard when you think about it. But I just think sometimes just give yourself like the best chance of doing something. Just get out early. Just get out, go for a walk, arrange a coffee morning. Arrange to meet your mate and just go for a coffee. Just meet somewhere local. Meet up for 20 minutes. Maybe hit gym first thing in the morning if that's your thing. Like, I'm just telling you, just first thing when you can, just go out, meet someone. Especially on those days off where you feel like don't do anything, because I definitely get the benefit of it. Just being outside when I'm running. From waking up this morning, I woke up, put on a bit of a podcast, fell back asleep while I was watching it, was in bed. I was like, I didn't really want to do anything. But I was like, if I don't get out of bed, I don't start my day, none of those tasks I have to do were ever going to get done. And two, I was going to sit in my room and I was going to speak to anyone today. It would have been a down, dark. It would just been a really like depressing day. So I had to get out, and just even going for this run, just running around the area, seeing people, smiling at people, it reminds me that there's a world out there. It reminds me that people are out here, people can embrace you. And like, although these times this isn't a bad day, to be fair. It's a bit sunny, it has been raining, but like, just people seeing you doing something, you feel better in yourself because you've done one of the things you wanted to do today. I wanted to get this run done today. I'm chasing down this target of 50 kilometers over the month, so I wanted to get this run out today anyway. Just getting that done. Now I feel up, and now I've been up. Now we've been through the rainstorm, and I've been through the cold. Spent about an hour out here today in the rain, going for this run. Bro, I can't return to bed. what am I gonna do? I'm cold and I'm wet, bro. I hop in the shower, I get ready, and then I start my day. I can just grab a coffee and I can just get some tasks done. I'm recording this YouTube video. These are things where I could have easily just been like, it's a Sunday, nothing really planned. I could have just sat in my bed. I could have just done nothing. But it was important. Today was really, on a day like this, it's really important to get out. And another thing I'd suggest, if you really can't get out during the day, is have that activity you're looking forward to in the evening. Have that social interaction. I think social interaction is so important in this time, because these are the easiest days to not see anyone, to not interact with anyone. These are the easiest days to act like it's just you versus the world. But if you can plan that activity late in the evening, even if you go out on your own, honestly, these are the kind of winter nights where you end up going out on your own. Sometimes you just have to do it. Obviously, you guys can be from all around the world, all around the UK, but in London, man, you can go periods. Everyone's very busy, everyone's got stuff to do. The type of friends that I have anyway, everyone's busy. Sometimes they might message me like, oh, you want to go gym? But that may be like 2, maybe 3 times a week. But there's over 4 days, you ain't got stuff planned. It gets difficult. So I'm always looking out for events. I'm one of those people, I always go to networking events on my own, always looking to meet new people that maybe I can work with in the future. Go into football. Hopefully we're going to start training soon, and then playing on the Sundays, and then boxing as well. That's always an option to go to the boxing gym. So it's like I try and give myself things to do, because I am very aware that if I let myself sit in the corner, I will sit in the corner. And that's the thing, life will pass you by. It's like, I think in the winter times, it gets cold, it gets dark, it gets difficult, everyone gets down, your mood literally drops. There's a reason they call it seasonal depression, because the weather drops and everyone's mood just goes. Like, it's very, and it's more than understandable, man. It's cold, it's wet, it's different. But if you can have those tasks that can just, there's little things, and I think it's very easy, because when you kind of couple all that in, and you're out here and you're having to go to work, you're having to go to uni, what do? You get home, you want to feel that bit of dopamine. So what do? You go and order. Like, I've done it, I think I did it 2 years ago really badly, where it's like, you finish work, what are you going to do? You're going to order takeaway, you're going to go to the pub, you're going to have a pint, because you're like, I deserve to feel happy. You're going to do that. I deserve to feel happy, which you do, which I'm not arguing at all. You definitely do deserve to be happy when you put yourself through these cold winter days. But we need to try and achieve it in a slightly more healthier way, because you guys know it's like all those things where it's like drinking, whether you're smoking, whether you're eating junk food, it's like, that's temporary happiness. But in the summer, you're gonna be like, shit, I don't feel that good. And it's because you spent the whole winter just, every time you felt bad, I'm just gonna eat some junk food, I'm just gonna smoke up, I'm just gonna, and that all catches up with you. So you guys know, and if you're watching this channel, usually probably between the ages of 18 and 30, you guys lived in the summers where you haven't done particularly that much, and you felt a bit like, I'm wasting my time. If you were honestly someone that was quite successful, and you always bang through your work, you always go gym, you always do your exercise, chances are you wouldn't watch a channel like this. Like, I hate to say it, but the type of videos I create, I'd be surprised if it caught the eyes of someone that like constantly did these things. And I think as an actual human, and I'm not saying, that's not me saying that all the people that watch this channel aren't like the type of people to be successful, because I know a lot of successful people who like, they're smashing it, bro. I know a lot of musicians, I know a lot of sports people, I know a lot of people, but everyone has their down periods regardless. That's why I think how this does relate, because I'm just someone who's on that journey as a you, going through life, whether you're in the city, whether you're in your town, whether you're across the world. I think it's quite easy to relate to this. But yeah, I just want to have that talk today and give you guys maybe a bit of talk if you are down the trenches, if you are having one of those days where you're just watching a bunch of content, because I've definitely been there. I've been in bed just hitting TikTok. I've been in bed just scrolling my feed. Like, I relate. Of course I relate. So yeah, it's one of those days where I've got out, I've got into the sunshine, and I'm just, I'm with you guys on the front line. I'm just fighting, because it's not easy. It's not easy, man, especially when it gets cold, when it gets snowy. The day of hitting the gym, this is where you need those people around you. Like I say, this winter is going to be difficult, but it's going to be a collective effort. It's going to be times where you're hungry, where you're tired, where you're low on like energy, maybe you're low on money. You need to, if you don't already have those people around you, I would genuinely suggest just being outside, going to clubs, forcing yourselves in situations where people are counting on you. That's the easiest way to motivate yourself, honestly. Like that's why I'm even thinking, it's like, I was pretty certain, because last year at uni, I was like, I'm definitely not going to fight before the summer, because like, as much as I love DSE and that, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of money, and it could distract me from sort of uni and other projects I need to do. But I like that pressure. I like that pressure of, the world's going against me. People don't expect me to do this. I've got an opponent who wants to take my head off in like 3 months. Like that brings something out of me. That brings the best out of me. So that's why when the next card comes around in March, I'm not giving a definite answer, but I could definitely see why I take it. I could definitely see why it's worth me staying active now, because I can see why I take it, because although that is difficult, and it's difficult to stay on top of things, stay on top of uni work, staying on top of life, staying on top of keeping a clean apartment and keeping a clean kit, like, and all that. It's like there's something about when the pressure's on, people account me, people expect me to show up to sessions, people text me to turn up to one-on-ones, people expect me to go for these runs, people expect me to break running targets. There's something about that brings out the best of me, and I do love it. And it makes me a better person. So although I may look at times and I may be like, wow, this uni group is expecting me to do something, my family is expecting me to do something, and the boxing was expecting me to do something, and then my Sunday league team is expecting me to do something. Although it feels like so much pressure, like it creates, it sounds so cringy, but it genuinely creates a diamond. It creates someone. That's what you want. That's what's going to push you through the world. Like, because you're going to have times where you're back against the wall. You have times down to less 5 pounds. You're going to have times where you lose your job, and you're going to have to find something for yourself to keep going. Because I think right now, a lot of us, if you watch the channel, we're still quite young. A lot of people don't have children yet. It's like we haven't got that thing where when stuff gets tough, what do we really keep fighting for? But you're going to get to a point. If you don't take this pressure now, it's going to hit you like a truck. You're going to, maybe turn 25, 26, maybe you get a mortgage, maybe you have kids at that point. Then the pressure is really on, and you want to know within your heart you've been through times like that before. If you haven't been through times like that before, I'm telling you, it hits hard, man. I spoke to people who have come near the kid. I spoke to people who have recently took out the mortgages. They started renting, and their rent is due, and they lost their job, or their hours have gone down. It's difficult, man. And you want to, and I know where it's like, and I've been through times, even through times right now where money gets a bit low and you're struggling and you don't want to keep asking people, and you're just battling out on your own. And these are what these times are for. Lads, use these times, especially lads. Some girls do watch the channel as well, but especially lads. Use these times in your early 20s. Build that resilience. Build that times where you can fight against everything. When you have 5 groups of people on your back that want something from you, take this time to try and perform. Like, it's hard to, I think it's easy sometimes to look at the perspective of things and be like, no, like, life shit, isn't my life bad, isn't my life difficult. Now look at it as an opportunity to prove how great you can be. That's one of my favorite phrases right now. Just take the time when things are cold, things are hard, things are difficult, and you want to curl up into a ball, think, nah, this is my chance to be great. This is how you prove yourself. This is how, if you want to be one of those top percent of people, if you want to be those people where you're like, yes, I think I'm truly applying myself to the best of my ability, these are the times where you have to prove it. It's easy to look, everyone knows this, it's easy to look good in the sunshine, it's easy to look great when everything's going well for you. But when the times get tough, this is where the real people show up. And yeah, that's it, man. Like I say, it's gonna be a cold, hard winter. I'm not particularly looking forward to it. There's tasks I don't particularly want to do. I know there's gonna be times where pressure piles up, especially around Christmas, uni deadlines, other stuff, fitness commitments, football games. It's gonna get difficult, but if we can push through these moments, and I can prep myself for future life when things are gonna get tough, that I can push through it, then I think we're on to a winner. But yeah, hopefully there's a bit of, I don't know, a bit of motivation for the trenches. If you are in your bed today and you're just chilling and you don't feel like doing anything, because I've been there, like I said, but just honestly, it's something I do a lot now, is I just force myself outside. If I know I'm gonna have a day where without anything else happening, I'm gonna sit in my room, I'm going outside, because time will pass you by. Like, I remember coming to uni, I came to London just over 2 years ago, and it doesn't feel like that long ago. And I'll be finished by the end of May next year, and then it's rather looking for a job or it's trying to do this YouTube thing. Like, life is going quickly, and if you let 2-3 years pass you by, you will, man, it's going to slap you. Because I think for me now, even now, trying to do the work at 24, I could have done it at 21. That hurts. But imagine being 27, imagine being 28, and you're thinking, this is work. Maybe that's that weight you should have lost at 24. You're thinking, this is that grind I should put into my business at 21. You don't want to have those regrets. I think that's very difficult. I think now I feel like I've lived enough life. This is the perfect time to go get it. But I don't want to hit 28, 29 and think, shit, I got to do the work I should have started at 24. I think it's dumb, because you had the time anyway. You may as well, as much as hard it is, at least make some progress towards it. But that's my thoughts. So yeah, it's a cold hard winter, brace up. We're all here for each other. It's a collective effort, because the more that you show out for yourself, your friends will see you're showing out for yourself, and it might motivate them. We all motivate each other. We all want to win together. We all want to push through these times. And when summer comes, you'll enjoy it. Have a bit more money in your pocket, maybe your business is a bit closer to completion, maybe you're living a bit more of a happier life, maybe you've built some great practices, maybe you've read more books, maybe you've, whatever a better summer, whatever a better time look for you like in the future. Use these gonna be tough for you 6 months. Use that time, develop yourself, then let's get it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm not gonna say too long, my friends are actually gonna die soon. But yeah, like I say, motivation from the trenches, man. It's a cold, hard winter, but we gotta get it. But yeah, much love, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.